Hi, my name is Donnalou Stevens, and a lot of people ask me how Older Ladies went from being a video shot on a telephone with my gal pals in Mendocino County to being viewed by over 8 million people all around the world. This is the story, and at the end, you'll be able to see the living room version. So enjoy. The inspiration of Older Ladies came because I had a conversation with one of my best friends, and she called me lamenting that she had had a conversation with her husband and asked him if he wished that her body looked like it did 10 years ago, and he said yes. So that kind of planted the seed of the song for Older Ladies in the back of my mind. All my life as a songwriter, I've heard I can't get your songs out of my head, so I chose to take responsibility for that. So I write songs that make people think, that make people laugh, and hopefully make people feel better about themselves. I was in an empty airport shuttle when the song started coming through, and it was literally like dictation. It was like boom on the paper I was writing. And it was tickling me. I was laughing like crazy. My muse is really funny. And the guy next to me said, "What are you doing?" And I said, "I'm writing a song." And so I stay at it, and then I had a really solid first draft and started to put it away. And he said, are you done? I'm like, "Yeah, with the first draft." And he silenced everybody in the van and said, hey guys, listen. And I look up and there's 11 men, like over the age of 60. And I thought, well, you know, if there was a test audience, this would be perfect. So I sang it, they loved it, and that's how it started. I couldn't work full-time because I lived in chronic pain, and one of my best friends and my biggest cheerleaders came into financial success. So I mustered up my courage and decided it was time to believe in myself, and I asked him if he would fund one of my creative projects, and he said yes, and Older Ladies was made. I got invited to a weekend party, and there were a lot of female musicians over the age of 50. Well, we were trading songs, and of course I sang Older Ladies. And they said, "Oh my gosh, let's do it again, and we want to be your backup singers." So we filmed it, and I threw it on Facebook. And it didn't do much of anything, but then about 6 months later, I see it again, and I decided to post again. Well, lo and behold, this time it got like 30,000 views in a week, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is it. This is what I'm going to do for my creative project. Perfect. Another one of my best friends, I have a lot of them, she was in film school in Santa Fe. She had directed my first one-woman show in California, so I wanted to pick her brain about Older Ladies. So I called her, and she said, "Oh my gosh, I wish I could do it, but I have a final project due in my film class." And then the light went on, and we both went, "Oh, let's do this." And so I got not only one of my great friends, but one of the greatest directors ever, Christine McHugh, to help me on the project, and we just had a blast. So here it is, the original living room version of Older Ladies. Well, I ain't 16, not a beauty queen, and my eyes are bagging and my skin is sagging, and if that's the reason that you don't love me, then maybe that's not love. Well, I ain't 20 either, and I don't care neither, and my hair is gray, and I like it that way, and if that's the reason that you don't love me, then maybe that's not love. If you don't think I rock, well, we ain't gonna roll. If you don't think I hung the moon, my heart just turned to cold. If you want a younger model, I wish you well, sweet pea. Cause if you can't see what it is you got, then you ain't getting me. I got cellulite and aching feet, and my thighs got a jiggle when I giggle or wiggle, and if that's the reason that you don't love me, then maybe that's not love. Well, my tummy ain't tough, your life won't suck. It's a little poochy, but I still hoochie coochie, and if that's the reason that you don't love me, then maybe that's not love. See, I'm no longer desperate, I'll only have a man if he has the smarts to see how hot I still am. If you want a younger model, I wish you well, sweet pea. Cause if you can't see what it is you got, then you ain't getting me.